Last time on the channel, we talked about the Jordan 3 Maniere, which a lot of people got a lot of W's, lots of wins on this shoe. Shoe has amazing quality, good quality. Still really available a little bit, but you know, I had a slight problem with mine. So hopefully if you watched the video, or if you haven't watched the video, go check it out. You know, my problem, you know, an issue that I have with mine, maybe it'll help you out, and maybe you can help prevent anything happening to your shoe in the future. But again, like I said, it's great to see a lot of wins on that. But I previously talked about another topic about 3 weeks ago about a lot of the 2025 releases that are coming out, and you know, about it being way too much. And I saw a lot of people starting to do some videos on the same topic that I kind of did and already talked about, but I wanted to revisit it real quick. So today we're gonna dive into, you know, why 2025 might not be as good as everybody think it's gonna be. But you know, it's gonna be good, but I don't think it's gonna be as good as everybody thinks it's gonna be. So hope you stick around. I'm Tori AKT with Drip TV. Thank you for tuning into the channel. Like, comment, share, subscribe. If you like sticker content, go find me on Instagram for stuff that I'll post here on YouTube. But let's get right into the video. So Nike is bringing back a lot of classics and a lot of shoes that everybody wants for next year. And still, they're doing something for this year too. Now, I'm making this video because I'm a little salty, I'm not gonna lie, about the Nike Air Tech 2 Challenge Hot Lava that came out. Now, it's a cult classic that they did, and you know, they released them. Now, with that being said, this brought up the topic of why I thought about it, is the fact that that shoe was extremely limited and it was hard to get. Bought it out on most all the Shopify sites and everything like that. Sneakers was bought too, but anyway. But with that being said, I just said the fact that those shoes are limited. 2025, like I said, I'm gonna be straight to the point. Everybody thinks 2025 is gonna be great. I'm hoping it's gonna be great too, but at the same time too, I have this feeling it's not gonna be as good as everybody thinks it's gonna be. And the reason I say that is because of the fact that I just said limited. Nike's making everything a little bit more limited. If you remember, about a year ago or so, Nike came out and said that they're gonna start making their stuff a lot more limited. They're not gonna have a lot of stock for a lot of these releases that are coming up, you know, in the next couple of years. So I think they've already started doing that, and especially like I said with the Nike Air Tech 2 Challenge, the Hot Lava, they made those limited. There weren't that many stock on Nike. A lot of the mom and pop shops, neighborhood stores, any other retailer didn't have that many too. So with that being said, I don't think, like I said, 2025 is going to be as good as we think it's going to be. And like I said, with that video, 2025, if you haven't watched it when I said it's too much, go watch that video. I'll link it down below. But I think it's still too much that they're trying to do for next year. Too many releases, trying to bring back too much stuff. It's too much money. It's too much on a consumer, but Nike doesn't care because they want the money. But with that being said, too many shoe releases, I think it's not going to happen like it should. A lot of the shoes probably going to get pushed back. We're probably not going to get some of the shoes. And then with that being said, they're not going to make every shoe as available as we would hope they would be. I feel like they're going to make a lot of those shoes limited, and it's going to be a lot harder to get some of those shoes than we would think. A lot of people are already saying, oh, all those shoes are going to sit. Oh no, all those shoes are gonna sit. They're not gonna be. They're making two different versions of the Undefeated 4. One with Nike Air on the back and one with the Jumpman on the back. So which one do you think is gonna be limited? Yes, probably the one with the Nike Air on the back. With that being said, again, like I said, it's not gonna be as easy to get it. And then are they just gonna make it strictly Undefeated is gonna have those? What happens with people on the East Coast who can't get to Undefeated if they're just gonna do strictly Undefeated LA? What are you gonna do? It's not gonna be that easy to get the shoes. So again, I still think 2025 is gonna be good for a lot of releases, and a lot of people are gonna be able to get shoes that they haven't been able to get. But at the same time, a lot of these shoes are gonna be limited releases. And I don't think as much is gonna sit as we think. Some of the GRs will, but some of the other stuff that we might want is gonna be a little bit more limited. I don't think they're gonna make the Shattered Backwards limited. They could make the BRED 85 High limited. They could make certain shoe releases next year limited, and it's not going to be that much stock. Even with some of the ones that supposedly are going to have high stock, they may not have high stock. So, like I said, I don't think it's going to be as good as we think, but it's still too much. They're pulling out way too much. I know it's the 40th anniversary, but it's still too much. Everybody's pockets can't handle it. With the economy, it's still not right. 2025 isn't going to be any better. And then going into 2026, I'm hearing predictions, people saying, just to get off the topic a little bit, that 2026 is going to be even worse for the economy than the last couple of years have been. So with that being said, you got to be mindful at what you're spending on. We can't buy every release. At least I can. If you can, cool. But I'm not going to be buying every single release. I just can't do that. There's some stuff I'm going to pick up, and there's some stuff I'm going to pass. But like I said, it's still too much. And in 2025, I don't think it's going to be as great as we think it's going to be. It's going to be good, but a lot of those shoes are going to be limited. Let me know down in the comments below what you think. Again, follow me on Instagram for stuff that I'm posting on YouTube. I appreciate the support. I'm trying to get back to doing the videos. I know I keep saying that, but sometimes work schedule is like this. You get home, you're crazy. My daughter playing soccer, this and that. So I'm getting pulled in so many different directions. It's a lot harder to do sometimes, and you're trying to get sleep, and you're trying to go work out, you're trying to do this, you're trying to live. But I appreciate everyone out there. Again, like, comment, share, subscribe to the channel. I appreciate it. Stay blessed, stay safe, and remember, you're never too old to drip.